Glimpses of Modern Science, Class 8. Chapter 10. Reaching the Age of Adolescence. Discovery of cell. You know that animals reproduce their own kind. It is only after a certain age that human beings become capable of reproduction. Human body undergoes some changes after which a person can reproduce. Hormones also play an important role in bringing about the changes that make a child grow into an adult. Adolescence and puberty. 1. Growth begins at birth. Around 10 to 11 years, a sudden growth spurt occurs, signaling the onset of adolescence, lasting until 18 to 19 years. 2. Adolescence is the period when body changes lead to reproductive maturity. Puberty marks sexual maturity. 3. Physical changes at puberty include increased height, bones elongate, body shape changes, broader shoulders in boys, wider hips in girls, voice deepening in boys, Adam's apple forms, and development of sex organs. Testes produce sperm, ovaries release eggs. 4. Sweat and oil gland activity increases, possibly causing pimples. 5. Adolescents gain mental, intellectual, and emotional maturity, becoming more independent and able to make decisions. Secondary sexual characters. At puberty, girls' breasts develop, and boys grow facial hair such as mustaches and beards, differentiating males from females. These features are called secondary sexual characters. Hair growth occurs under the arms and above the thighs in both sexes. These changes are controlled by hormones secreted from endocrine glands. Testosterone, produced by testes, causes hair growth in boys. Estrogen, produced by ovaries, stimulates breast development in girls. Mammary glands within breasts secrete milk under the control of a hormone from the pituitary gland, another endocrine gland. These changes mark sexual maturity and reproductive capability. Role of hormones in initiating reproductive function. The hormones are released from endocrine glands into the bloodstream to reach a particular body part, which is known as target site. The target site may be a cell, tissue, or an organ. It responds to the hormone. There are many endocrine glands in the body. The testes as well as ovaries secrete sex hormones, which are responsible for the secondary sexual characters of male and female. The sex hormones are controlled by the hormones from the pituitary glands. Follicle-stimulating hormone, FSH, secreted from pituitary gland makes ova mature in ovaries and sperms formed in testes. Reproductive phase of life in humans. 1. Humans become capable of reproduction when testes and ovaries start producing gametes, sperms and ova. 2. Males remain reproductively active longer than females. 3. Female reproductive phase begins at puberty, 10 to 12 years, and lasts till menopause, 45 to 50 years. 4. Ova mature monthly, with one ovum released every 28 to 30 days, ovulation. 5. Uterine lining thickens to receive fertilized egg. If not fertilized, it sheds as menstruation. 6. Menarche is the first menstrual flow. Menopause marks its cessation. 7. Menstrual cycle is hormone-controlled and regulates ovum maturation, release, and uterine lining changes. Determination of sex of the unborn baby. 1. The sex of the unborn baby is decided by chromosomes in the fertilized egg, zygote. 2. Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes. 2 are sex chromosomes named X and Y3. Females have 2 X chromosomes, XX, males have 1 X and 1 Y chromosome, XY. 4. The egg always carries 1 X chromosome, but sperm can carry either X or Y chromosome. 5. Fertilization by an X-carrying sperm results in a female, XX, while fertilization by a Y-carrying sperm results in a male, XY. 6. The father's sperm determines the baby's sex. Mothers are not responsible for the sex of the child. 7. It is unjust to blame mothers for the child's sex. Role of hormones in completing the life history of insects and frogs. Metamorphosis is the transformation from larva to adult, controlled by hormones. In insects, it is regulated by hormones such as 20-hydroxyecdysone and juvenile hormone, produced via neurosecretory cells. These hormones control molting and development stages. In frogs, metamorphosis is regulated by the hormone thyroxine secreted by thyroid glands. The production of thyroxine depends on iodine in water. Without sufficient iodine, tadpoles cannot mature into adult frogs. Hormonal control ensures proper development and life cycle completion in both insects and frogs. Endocrine system in humans. The endocrine system consists of ductless glands releasing hormones into the bloodstream to regulate various body functions. Hormones control growth, development, behavior, and reproduction, acting on distant organs. Important glands include 1. Ovary producing estrogen, female sex hormone. 2. Testes producing testosterone, male sex hormone. 3. Adrenal glands secreting adrenaline during stress. 4. Pancreas producing insulin to regulate blood sugar. 5. Thyroid gland releasing thyroxine affecting growth. 6. Pituitary gland, the master gland, producing hormones that regulate growth, water balance, and other glands' hormone release. Hormones are needed in small quantities but have specific vital roles. Development in multicellular organisms. 1. Multicellular organisms start life from a single cell like a spore or zygote through a process called development. 2. The zygote undergoes continuous cell division to form trillions of cells for growth. 3. Following division, cells mature and differentiate into specialized types: muscle, nerve, blood cells. 4. Differentiated cells form tissues and organs, completing the organism's development. 5. Mammal newborns resemble their parents, but some animals like mosquitoes undergo larva, pupa, and adult stages before maturity, illustrating diverse developmental pathways. Reproduction health. Individual health means physical and mental well-being. Essential for all ages are 1. Balanced diet, especially important during adolescence for rapid growth. It includes proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and iron-rich foods like leafy vegetables and fruits. 2. Adequate physical exercise such as walking, yoga, or outdoor games to keep the body fit. 3. Personal hygiene and cleanliness, crucial in adolescence due to increased sweat gland activity. Daily bathing and changing cotton undergarments prevent infections. Avoid addictive drugs and take medicines only when prescribed by a doctor.